the Brooklyn Nets, obviously getting Kyrie and Kevin Durant. I mean, they are certainly not. I mean, the Clippers may be the big winner of free agency, but the Brooklyn Nets are the other one, right? They're 1A and 1B in terms of winners of this year's free agency. To get KD, even an injured KD, and Kyrie to come commit to a team that looked hopeless just a few seasons ago.
Yeah, it really is unbelievable. You know, Sean Marks and crew have done a fantastic job of rebuilding that team without a whole lot to rebuild from. They were, you know, they didn't have any picks. They didn't move off of the Pierce, Garnett, those contracts early enough to, you know, make recoup any kind of value there. So, you know, really tough, but they basically hit on almost all their draft picks. They drafted well. You know, they got a little lucky with a couple of those offer sheets getting matched that they threw out a couple years ago, because otherwise they wouldn't have the cap space to pull these things off. But, you know, that's okay. And they really, I think, kind of made those offer sheets knowing that they would get matched. It was more to take others out of the mix.
They had to be relieved when those things got matched.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, you know, Kyrie and Kevin Durant, all reports are Kyrie's going to take just slightly less than the max. Kevin Durant is going to come over via sign and trade, so he's going to get to his full max deal. He's going to come over as D'Angelo Russell goes the other way to the Warriors, which I know spend a lot of time on that side. And then they also added a couple veterans in DeAndre Jordan and Garrett Temple.
Right. Wilson
Chandler, another veteran guy who's going to come there to help fill out the bench. And then Taurean Prince, who they picked up right before the draft in the Allen Crabbe trade. So this is a team that's got a lot of options. They still have Spencer Dinwiddie, Jared Allen, and Karis LeVert coming back from last year's team.
Right.
So, you know, there were some people who were like, well, can the Nets win it all this year? I don't think so. I think without Kevin Durant this year, that's going to be a little too hard.
But playoffs, certainly.
Absolutely should be. Yeah, they should be a no-doubt playoff team. I think they've got the depth and versatility on the roster for that. And then really, it's funny because I'm like, man, there's all these things about the Nets are going to be what the Celtics should have been, and the Celtics what the Nets should have been, and all these things. And I was like, well, also let's remember, a year ago, we're like, a really good Celtics team is adding 2 star players in Kyrie and Gordon Hayward.
Right.
And that didn't exactly go the way you want. So hopefully it goes better for the Nets with adding Kevin Durant. We'll see. But yeah, I like it. But this is kind of the Nets now going forward, because they're for those 4-year deals for Durant and Kyrie, the $70-80 million combined, you're pretty pushed all the way in.
I love their point guard position right now between Kyrie and then behind him you've got Spencer Dinwiddie. Yeah. I mean that is a hell of a combo at point guard. I'll tell you what I don't like though, the DeAndre Jordan contract.
Yeah.
Not a fan of that. He's getting almost $40 million over 4 years, and I think he's already started his decline.
Yep.
And I'm surprised. I get their friends, Kevin Durant and Kyrie, giving up a little bit of money in order to get DeAndre Jordan more. It's also, I don't get the fit so much when you already have your young center of the future and Jared Allen there.
Yeah, I hope they don't put him in front of Allen.
Yeah.
I hope they let Allen kind of be the one who, starts. Jordan's is, 10, 15 minute a game per night backup.
Right.
And let him come in. Because if you can get Jordan for 10, 15 minutes a night, and he knows I just got to go out there and play hard for that long,
right,
you might see him kind of a little bit of a rebirth here in his career. But I'm with you. That one, I don't mind the signing as much as the 4 years and
right,
average of about $10 million a year. That's just really tough. And and as you said, with DeAndre or with Jared Allen, you've already got the position filled with a guy who's a better player and
younger, and a guy you need to give minutes to.
So, but hey, it pays to be friends with
KD and
we
Kyrie.
should all have such friends.
When that first came out, it was mentioned as either a room exception deal or it was a minimum, as I recall. And then it came out that Kevin Durant and Kyrie gave up less. He's actually getting way more than anybody thought. So that's the one deal that I don't like. But otherwise, things are looking up for Brooklyn, and good on them for being at the spot that they are in right now. Yeah,
and I think there'll be a team we'll end up watching a lot. And one other thing too I thought of, I think you can get a lot of mileage out of playing Dinwiddie and Kyrie together.
Yeah.
I think you can get a lot out of that, and I think that'll be really good as well.